It was love at first shot. Hang 'em high with the Halo 1 pistol. All this a week before the launch of Halo 2. Me and the other members of the game club ran tournaments to raise money so that we could get our own Xbox and copies of Halo 2. Rumble Pit and Team Skirmish were my jam. These formative experiences led me to directing and producing Halo broadcasts for Major League Gaming, where I met my wife. We eventually moved to Seattle, where I ended up getting a job here working on the Halo esports program. And now we have a 3-year-old who I just know is going to be a Halo pro. It's not an exaggeration to say that if it weren't for Halo, I'd probably be back on the islands working as an engineer and having way less fun. It's been a wild 20-year ride, and I'm excited for what comes next.
Hello, my name is Hyen Jung, and I am the Chief of Staff for Xbox. Games have helped shape the course of my life. As a shy and nerdy teenager, I went from simple MS-DOS games like Hangman and Decathlon to play favorites like King's Quest and Warcraft. Games inspired me to code small programs of my own and eventually to study both computer science and design. And today, I love sharing the joy of gaming with my 6-year-old daughter, Piper. She's already finished 3 console games on her own, and I've loved seeing her get caught up in the visuals and music of The Artful Escape and learn to read with lost words. My own work has taught me how play can be a powerful force for social good. I was asked to help children with cystic fibrosis to make their daily physiotherapy a more enjoyable experience. And in the course of my visits with a family in Cornwall, England, I saw that they all loved to play games together. My team and I turned a cystic fibrosis therapy device into a controller for a video game, and it was amazing to see how playtime could be transformed into healthcare treatment, helping to alleviate their pain and boredom and allow these kids to engage in new experiences. We are still scratching the surface of how games can change the world. But when I think of how far we've come in the past 20 years, I am excited about the possibilities that lie ahead in the next 20. Thank you.
I joined Xbox during the 360 era. Since 2007, I've been a part of producing and supporting many of the Xbox events that you will see footage of today. I'm the lead for Xbox Fan Fest, and I'm so passionate about the program because it's all about bringing joy to you, the fans, especially when we get to celebrate a moment together that's as exciting as Xbox's 20th anniversary. There's always something special about bringing fans together from around the world through the power of gaming. While bringing Xbox Fan Fest to digital in the past year has been amazing, we can't wait to see you again in person. Nothing beats that face-to-face connection with the fans from the greatest community on the planet.
Alô, alô? Oh, gente.
Gaming has really empowered me to just want to explore the world by ways of meeting new people.
Testando,
Gaming,
dois.
I met some other incredible gamers out there that are basically family to me today.
Gaming, it's allowed us to stay connected. Through gaming, I've been able to keep in touch with my friends all over the world.
I'm looking forward to taking my gaming generation to generation.
There are no borders in gaming. It's one big community and everyone is welcome.
Xbox allows you to broaden your horizons, and I think that's a really amazing thing.
And yeah, thank you, Xbox. I really mean it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
salve, galera! Sejam bem-vindos todos aí nesse feriado, né? Pra gente participar aqui. Participar não, né? Olhar aí o evento de aniversário do Xbox. Cara, já passaram os 20 anos, né? Esse evento de comemoração e nada mais eu tinha que trazer ele aqui, né? O primeiro Xbox aí, ó. Eita, esse daqui na época só me deu alegria. É isso aí. Vamos ver como é que ficou esse evento aí, o que a Microsoft está preparando para os fãs. A gente que gosta de videogame, em primeiro lugar, gosta de tudo que é relacionado a videogame. Não importa se é PlayStation, Xbox. Vamos ver aí. E aí, Luiz, salve Luiz, seja bem-vindo. Seja bem-vindo aí o pessoal do Twitter, do Facebook, do canal Zone of Players YouTube e do canal Retro Games Evolution YouTube também. Está sendo transmitido para essas 4 plataformas. E vamos lá, vamos ver o que tem aí, se a Microsoft vai mostrar algum jogo. Eu acho que vai ser só assim, um evento comemorativo mesmo. Pode ser que anuncie o Halo, né? O lançamento antecipe aí o lançamento do multiplayer, tá rolando muito na internet. Ou possa ser que eles lancem algum jogo aí, né? Tipo assim, anuncia alguma coisa, algum remake, algum remaster de alguma coisa. Bom, alguma coisa eles vão mostrar. Agora não sabemos o que é. E também, né, não vou botar muita expectativa porque é um evento de aniversário. Então, comemoração aos 20 anos do Xbox aí. E vamos lá que tá chegando. Eu gosto desses eventos, eu adoro. Galera aí, eu acho legal. Quem quiser dar um salve aí, só mandar mensagem aí no chat aí que hoje eu estou nos 2 chats. E começou, vamos lá. E aí, Luiz, vamos lá, Luiz. O que será, hein? Ah, todas as intros. Deixa eu ver como é que tá aqui o... Tá ok. Vamos lá. Aumentar meu volume aqui. E pegar meu café.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love.
You know, I love the art form of video games. I think we tell stories that bring people together, whether
mostrando
it's
todos os
competing or whether it's
lançamentos,
cooperative. This is
as
just what gaming
apresentações
should
da
be about.
E3, né? Da hora. Nossa, esse ano eu fiquei muito bravo com o Xbox, mas agora fizemos as pazes. Vamos lá. Eu gosto, quem me conhece sabe, eu gosto de Xbox. Eu xingo se for precisar xingar. E vamos lá, velho. Eu gosto tanto do X quanto do Play. Eita. Ó. Quando liga esse cara, é essa apresentação aí que sai, ó. Essa intro aí, ó.
Wow.
Nossa, que legal, velho. Os caras fizeram a Dash antiga.
Xbox fans around the world.
Caramba,
I mean,
que
just
da
look
hora.
at this stage. That alone shows you how far we've all come since 2001. My name is Robbie Bach, and I had the privilege of
O
being
tio
in
Dal
charge
é
of
bom, hein,
Xbox
Luiz?
until I retired from Microsoft
Jogaço,
in
mano.
2010.
Você lembra, né, velho?
Now, when we started Xbox 20 years ago, the original idea was
20
a
anos
business
já, mano.
venture,
Tá velho o
a way
Xbox,
for
hein?
Microsoft to get into the living room. But as we assembled our team and got to work, Xbox quickly blossomed into a new vision for what games could be. An Ethernet port to connect players over the internet at broadband speeds. A built-in hard drive to help games evolve beyond the limitations of discs and cartridges. A global dedicated online service to let you play
Cara
with
devia
old and new
colocar
friends alike, no matter where
uma
they are.
legenda, né, mano?
These were audacious, groundbreaking ideas at the time.
É que não tem.
But they were also
Deixa eu ver se
risky.
tem alguma coisa.
We faced skeptics and doubters. I'll be honest and say
Só tem
inside
legenda
and
em
outside
inglês, ó.
of Microsoft. We had missteps
Opa,
along
a
the way.
legenda aí. Tá... Oh,
There
que
were lots
beleza.
of challenges involved in getting that first Xbox out the door
Nem
in a
queria.
way
Obrigado,
that was true to our
Microsoft.
vision. So when I think about what it took to bring Xbox to life, I always remember that success was not guaranteed. And it was your passion for what Xbox is
Agora
that
sim.
transformed that vision into reality.
Galera, compartilha o vídeo aí,
comes to life when
puder,
others share a belief
para
in
ajudar a
what's
trazer mais
possible.
gente aí pro
And for
canal e
that,
para
we
assistir
are
esse
grateful
evento
to
aí.
all of you, our partners, developers around the
Desenvolvedores pelo
world, and
mundo.
most of all, our fans.
Vamos lá. Introduzindo e apresentando a história do Xbox. Esse documentário eu vou ter que salvar para mim.
Microsoft is going to make a game console.
We weren't sure how we were going to do it. Risk was enormous.
Microsoft was this dominant company of the era. But
Windows
success or
98.
even survival was anything but
Uma boa
preordained.
época, né?
We started to ship quality games.
And at the same time, we weren't doing anything in the console space. One day, these guys from the DirectX team walked in. We just thought of ourselves kind of that rebels,
a weird combination of craziness and genius. We were a renegade team.
A lot of our thinking was focused on making the very best games.
That really meant something for us. We wanted to make a console designed to be easy and fun to make games on. We were trying to crash meetings and get traction on this thing.
We're an annoyance.
You're proposing taking money away from Office in order
Microsoft
to fund
DirectX.
some game system?
Ballmer understood where the money came from.
Steve looked at the Xbox idea and saw insanity.
Wait just 1 minute before you answer.
What's the hard drive going to cost? What's the Ethernet port going to cost? There's no way.
Cara, querendo ou não,
making a console is hard.
o Xbox One era PC praticamente. Com HD, drive de DVD. Cara, você abre o Xbox, ele é totalmente customizável.
It doesn't matter what your technology is. If you don't have the games, we were done.
Os hacks, emuladores.
Forza was built as
All
an
Forza.
epic racing game.
Gears of War was
360.
appealing to a hardcore gamer.
We were focused on having all of our games prepped for E3, and we were always just one catastrophic bug away from not making it.
What's going on?
Essa foi uma...
Microsoft brand is on the line. The Microsoft
Eu tive o prazer, o desprazer, né? A infelicidade de ter dois Xbox com luz vermelha.
Our goal is to continue to innovate across all platforms.
Dois 360.
between traditional and cloud-based gaming.
And then sometimes there's surprises that come out of nowhere. We are no longer in the Microsoft.
Como também tive PlayStation que deu pau no leitor também, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Videogame é eletrônico e eletrônico acontece. Fazer o quê?
Power On, the Story of Xbox, is a 6-part documentary series that will release on December 13th across a variety of video platforms. So the project began almost 3 years ago with a simple question. Is there a compelling story behind the history of Xbox? The answer, it turns out, was yes, absolutely. So we partnered with an Emmy Award-winning documentary film team to really dig in and help bring the story to life. At its core, it's a story about how Xbox started as a passion project from a small group of gamers within Microsoft and grew to become a source of joy for Xbox players around the world. Whether you've been here for the entire 20 years or you have just
entendi
joined
direito,
us,
aí vai ser
we're
dividido em
excited to
6
have you with us
partes.
today. And we're going to relive
Esse
some of
mesmo que
our
eu vi?
favorite moments, hear some words of wisdom from our very own Phil Spencer, and definitely have a little bit of fun.
Well, thanks, Rock. And it really is an honor to have you here. Believe it or not, I'm a big fan of yours. For instance, I know that you're a 5-time
Quando foi
WWF champion.
o primeiro Xbox
Not to
pra
mention
E3 foi
one of
da
the
hora.
top entertainers in the world.
Bill, I'm very flattered. I'm a big fan of yours as well.
Eu não
For
assisti,
instance, Rock
mas eu
knows you're
vi
the
o
chairman
YouTube,
and
né?
chief
Vi no
software
YouTube.
architect of the Microsoft Corporation, a
Essa
leading
parte
worldwide
aí é da
provider
hora.
of software for the personal computer.
Thank you, Rock. I'm very flattered myself.
By creating Windows in 1983, a multitasking graphical user interface environment that runs on MS-DOS-based computers along with Windows NT and Windows 2000, completely self-contained operating systems that feature networking, symmetric multiprocessing,
A legenda tá atrasada, hein?
multi-threading, and security. Bill, you've certainly revolutionized the technology we know today.
Wow. Rock, that is impressive. So, For the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
Esse jogo aí que passou de corrida aí é o Projeto Gotham Racing, né? Nossa, Jade Empire. Olha o Halo. Combate Evolve. Rally Sport Challenge. Xbox Live, Bajor Live. Foi um bom videogame. Esse Xbox One foi um bom videogame, mano.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil Spencer, known on Xbox as P3. I've been playing video games pretty much my whole life. I actually joined this company as an intern, but I was still in school a long time before Xbox was even a concept.
São dois.
So when I think about 20 years of Xbox and what games mean to all of us, I always come back to the fact that around the world, gaming is all about people. That's it. Games are all about real people coming together to create experiences and relationships that cross geographies and cultures and age and all the things that can separate people in other parts of life. Personally, I've been fortunate to see that power of gaming to connect people in a few ways. At work, the best part of my job is spending time with the ridiculously talented teams both here at Xbox and across our industry. You, gaming creators around the world, are at the forefront of the world's most exciting
Querendo ou não, o Xbox revolucionou o sistema com o Xbox Live de jogar jogos online, em LAN, em rede. Cara, uma evolução muito grande para o jogo online. O console chegou ali se conectando no sistema online e foi uma evolução muito grande. Quem viveu aquilo na época do Xbox One, tanto no Xbox Live quanto na rede alternativa X-Link Kai, só os antigão lembra dessa daí, mano. X-Link Kai, Connect BR.
So when I think about 20 years of Xbox, I think about you, our community and our
Xbox Live revolucionou.
And I want you to know that I'm dedicated, Team Xbox is dedicated, and this company is dedicated to continuing to invest, listen, and learn as we build the best, most welcoming, and most fun entertainment ecosystem anywhere on Earth and beyond. At Xbox, we're on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone. And we're honored that you've joined us for the last 20 years, and we can't wait to build the future together. So thank you, and see you online.
Vejo você online.
His name's Jacob. I met him like 3 years ago on Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
So over the next year, he quickly became one of our best friends. We're meeting for the first time.
But of course, it was only online. I've never seen him in person.
Tanner lives in Spokane, Washington.
Cara, e isso é verdade, meu. Você faz amigos online que você... Eu tenho uma amizade, mano, que tem 20 anos que eu conheci no Xbox One. Salve aí, Pedro Farias. Conheci o cara jogando Forza, mano. A gente fala até hoje, mano. O cara mora em Minas. Tem amigos também. Da hora isso daí. Jogo online é legal pra caramba. Years of War.
Since the launch of Xbox One, we've listened to you, the community of Xbox gamers, and we're grateful for your continued feedback. We continue to deliver monthly platform feature updates that enhance your gaming experience.
Mano, essa não foi uma boa E3, velho. Xbox Fat, Xbox One Fat. Quando o fio chegou, mudou, né? Mas quando era o Dom Metric...
Today, I'm pleased to announce Xbox One backward compatibility.
Quando ele colocou a retrocompatibilidade no Xbox.
360 games. The games you've invested your time and money in, and the games you want to continue to be played will be playable natively on your Xbox One.
You asked for more games to join our backward compatibility catalog, from the biggest blockbusters.
Falando em compatibilidade, Microsoft, vocês podiam colocar o Forza 2, 3, 4 lá também, né? A gente relembrar, né?
And Xbox 360 games to our backward compatibility catalog. The entire Max Payne series is now playable on Xbox Series X, Series S, and Xbox One
Joguei, sou Max Payne, é o Max Payne, né?
The entire Fear franchise can now be played on our latest machines.
Vai adicionar o...
Games like Dead or Alive Ultimate and Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast are once again playable on a new generation of consoles.
Jedi
All original Xbox games will look better than ever on all modern consoles. Every one of the titles added today
vai
will
entrar o
benefit
Fear
from auto
também na
HDR,
retro.
and many will enjoy increased frame rates with FPS
O jogo é bom,
boost,
Fear da
including
hora.
a wider range of our existing backward compatible titles like the Gears of War franchise, the Fable franchise, Cameo, and Sonic Generations. At Xbox, we are committed to preserving the games that you love, enhanced by the latest technology while staying true to the original creator's vision. What better way to celebrate the past 20 years than by playing the iconic games that helped define it? Thank you for being with us on every step of this
Tá
journey.
chegando o Ridge Racer 6, adiciona mais jogos retro ao catálogo, né? O que vai vir aí agora? Xbox 360, cara. Tá com uma fissura pra comprar esse videogame aí, viu? Eu não tive uma boa história com 360. Os modelos... Eu não tive o arcade, né? Eu tive os outros. Eu comprei a placa Z Gear, alguma coisa assim. E deu problema de 3 luzes vermelhas. Depois eu tive um Elite. Também deu problema de 3 luzes vermelhas com menos de 3 meses. Comprei usado de um amigo. 2 Xbox com 3 luzes vermelhas. E aí, 360 pra mim só foi melhorar mesmo no Slim. É quando eu comecei a trabalhar com videogame. Aí pra mim começou a melhorar. O arcade, né, já veio ótimo. Aí eu aproveitei o 360.
All right, Xbox fans, the time has come. Can you believe it has been 20 years since I stood on that CES stage in Las Vegas and helped launch the original Xbox. Now, of course, I nailed all the cool buzzwords.
Vocês estão ficando tudo velho.
Can't be farther from the truth. Symmetric multiprocessing, completely self-contained operating system. And how about that look? I mean, the outfit, the glasses. Who wears glasses inside? And I even had hair back then. Those were the days, the good old days. Now, thank the Lord, I left the fanny pack in my closet.
Eu ainda tinha cabelo.
I hope you had a chance to watch Red Notice on Netflix over the weekend. Now, here's the thing. We built a kick-ass vault inspired by the film with some amazing treasures and artifacts from Xbox.
Tá fazendo propaganda do filme dele.
Now look,
que
my
tá na
co-stars
Netflix.
Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot, being the master thieves that they are hell-bent on getting into the vault and getting their hands on these artifacts themselves. So I need your help. I need you to break into the Xbox vault yourself by heading over to the site. Now I'm excited to tell you we got hundreds and hundreds of amazing prizes, including an oil painting of yours truly from that moment 20 years ago. The look, the glasses, the hair, the whole thing is there. And custom Xbox Red Notice hardware, Game Pass collector's cards. We got hundreds and hundreds of them for you guys. And last but not least, 3 Cleopatra eggs, just like the ones in Red Notice. All right, it's time for me to go and hit the Iron Paradise and show Master Chief what
propaganda do filme, mano.
You never cease to amaze the Rock. Enjoy the rest of the show.
E mostrar o Master Chief. Lá vem o Halo. Esse é o Halo 2.
Oops.
olhando assim, mas dá pra ver que a evolução foi muito grande, mano, dos consoles uns anos pra cá, hein? Meu Deus do céu. Keanu Reeves, mano. Ah, do dia do Cyberpunk lá. Cyberflop.
The future is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
More than just fun. It's an activity that brings people from all walks of life, from all over the world together.
Todo puede ser real en un juego.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Xbox One X. Tive um também.
Pour moi, les jeux vidéo sont un moyen de s'évader et de penser à autre chose, mais surtout de découvrir des univers incroyables, des expériences inédites en coop ou en multijoueur, mais surtout de s'amuser, c'est le plus important.
Um amigo meu teve um projeto Scorpion. Da hora você pegar um videogame assim de um lançamento. Não aproveitei muito o Xbox One X. Fiquei mais tempo com o patch. O Xbox One X eu vim pegar 2 anos antes de sair o Series, então o One X eu não vi muita diferença. Só que ficar nativo, claro.
Xbox One X,
mas também é um bom videogame.
The most powerful console ever made. That journey from vision to reality isn't always a direct path. We see a future where you're instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike, immersive, responsive, and surprising. We centered on this idea, putting the player at the center, really freeing up the player to play the games that they want with the people they want on the devices that they want to play.
Xbox Game Pass é um serviço excepcional. Ainda bem que tá melhorando agora, né? Porque os últimos 3 meses aí, se não fosse o Forza chegar pra mim, opinião minha, se fosse o Forza dar esse up, esse hype de novo, porque os créditos ao Forza aí.
It will break down barriers. That's what I believe.
Esse acessório é legal, né, mano?
A milestone like the 20th anniversary of Xbox is more than a chance to reflect on all we've done and everything our players have taught us. With 23 studios across Xbox Game Studios and Bethesda, all pouring their incredible passion into creating new worlds and amazing experiences, the future of gaming is awe-inspiring. At Xbox, our love for players starts with our love for games and the creators who make them. We know that to reach more gamers in more parts of the world, we need to keep bringing more creative voices and perspectives to the table, fostering a community as diverse as the world we live in and inclusive of all that makes each of us who we are. That's why we relentlessly invest to make it easier and faster for developers to build the games we love. We've driven innovation to enable developers to build accessibility features into their games, like remappable controls and adjustable color or text for players who are visually impaired. We collaborate with creators to encourage representation of diverse characters for stories that can open our eyes and our hearts to new points of view. And we're committed to bringing those incredible games to every gamer on the planet by making it possible for anyone to play any game, anywhere. We do that with Game Pass, bringing you hundreds of titles.
Foi uma evolução muito grande, cara. Porque eu não esperava que jogar pela nuvem, pelo celular, ia ser tão estável como está sendo agora. Acho que isso daí a Microsoft rebentou, acabou com o Stadia. E aí, Ricardo?
We all win. It isn't just a tagline. It's a core
xCloud
principle that inspires everything we do. So please join us as we look forward to the next 20 years and more, as we unleash creativity, embrace a global community, and delight gamers.
Fala aí, Diogo, beleza? Seja bem-vindo, mano.
Thank you for being the core of what makes Xbox great.
2001 a 2021, caramba, mano. O videogame tá ficando velho, hein? Já é de maior já. Pode ser preso, já passou, né? Que isso, velho. Que isso, propaganda de filme, velho? Propaganda de... Ih, filme do Halo. É mesmo.
Hello, Master Chief.
É sério o filme ali? Eu não vi direito, mano.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work and play in this incredible sci-fi universe of Halo. Like Marvel and Star Wars, Halo is a universe where hundreds of stories can be told and where millions of experiences can be shared. Halo began 20 years ago as the defining experience for Xbox.
Cara, assim, um desabafo sobre esse jogo.
It's now a global
Eu joguei Halo 1, joguei o Halo 2 no Xbox 1, jogava no X-Link Kai, que era um sistema de... sistema tipo Xbox Live, mas era pra jogar os alternativos, né? Os Pipipichu. Era muito bom jogar online ali. Da hora foi ali que eu conheci a maioria dos meus amigos de Xbox online, né? O Halo 2 fez história, mano. Halo 2 foi muito da hora. O 1, legal, o Halo foi a evolução pra jogo de tiro na época, jogo multiplayer. Pra mim. Aí saiu o 3 no 360, não vi tanta mudança. Sim, os gráficos eram bonitos, mas o multiplayer do Halo, do 3 não era legal. A campanha já era da hora. E aí, chegando até agora deu uma queda. Querendo ou não, não adianta o cara falar, o Halo é a franquia nervosa do Xbox, porque agora não é mais. O Forza já passou isso, né? Mas com todo respeito ao Halo que eu jogo, eu gosto bastante. Vamos ver se faz a diferença agora, né? Que isso? Que raio de instrumento é esse, velho? O cara tá com um rojão ali na boca, velho. Tá soprando um rojão. Minha franquia preferida do Xbox é o Forza. Aí já tem cara que já tá até surdo de saber. Olha o macaco! Que era da hora no Xbox 1, essa música quando você apertava no Halo 2, né, e ficava esperando conectar no chat, era da hora. Não adianta, ruim ou bom, Halo tem história mais do que bastante joguinho aí, entendeu? A verdade tem que ser dita, né? O jogo que revolucionou no Xbox também. Enquanto a orquestra vai tocando, eu vou pegar um café ali.
Hello, Halo community, from all of us at 343 Industries. To everyone who played in the recent multiplayer flights, your passion and feedback and spectacular gameplay clips inspired all of us as we made the final push to get Halo Infinite ready for launch. As a thank you and to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we wanted to do something special. So let me hand the mic to Tom French, Creative Director for Halo Infinite Multiplayer. Tom?
Thank you, Joseph. On behalf of the entire Halo team, it's my honor and
da hora
privilege
essa
to
camisa,
announce
hein?
that your Spartan journey begins today.
Tô louco essa camisa
Right
aí.
now,
hein?
you can download and start playing Season 1 of Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer beta on Xbox One, Series S, X, and PC. This is the kickoff of our season, and you'll have access to all the maps, core modes, academy features, and the full battle pass to unlock. And your progression will carry over when we officially release the game on December 8th. This is an amazing moment for our team to get to celebrate this as we finally get to release the game and play with you all online. See you online, Spartans.
Vai ser de graça. Pra quem tem Game Pass. Isso aí. Vai gastar.
We built this facility off the grid to train the next generation of Spartans.
Uma parte da campanha.
To be a Spartan, you must become the impossible.
Greetings, Spartan. It would be my pleasure to serve at your side.
O futuro do Rio. Starts now. Começa agora. Multiplayer. Mano, não sei vocês. Sabe qual que é o problema desses clipes, essas teasers aí que eles mostram do Halo? Não empolga, cara. Tipo, não é? A gente já viu isso aí, entendeu? O cara tem que montar uma coisa diferente. Uma gameplay in-game mesmo. Não como gravado assim. Eita, pega! Deu burro no carro.
Zone captured.
Agora? Tá disponível agora já pra jogar? Halo Infinite multijogador agora! Free to play! Beta avaliada agora, finalmente, né? Finalmente! Campanha dia 8. Ah, legal! Já acabou? Os 20 anos do Xbox se baseou no Halo. Ah, esse foi um presente pra gente, né? Jogar o Halo de graça. Cara, acabou o evento, velho. Caraca, foi tão rápido assim, mano. Quanto tempo durou? Deixa eu ver aqui. Cara, durou 40 minutos, mano. Acabou. É isso? Caramba, que rápido. Vamos ver se tá... Vamos aproveitar e ver se tá disponível mesmo pra jogar. Vamos ver se tá lá na Game Pass. Ah, foi muito rápido, mano. Vamos ver aqui. Ah, é aqui, ó. Tá aqui, ó. Adicionaram mesmo. Pré-instalação. Pera aí, mas só tem a pré-instalação. Cadê o jogo? Gratuito. E como é que faz pra pegar essa beta? Bom, enfim. Cara, é um evento legal pra você relembrar. Falou pouco do Xbox clássico. Não tem muita coisa pra falar do clássico. 360 também relembrou ali algumas coisas. Eles poderiam ter mostrado mais jogos assim, né? Poderiam ter mostrado mais da Xbox Live, que foi o que marcou mesmo a história do Xbox 360, foi o Xbox Live, mano. Aquele menu, aquela dash, aquele sistema de chamar um amigo, tal, tudo. Coisa que nem chamava PSN ainda. A PlayStation Network, não lembro como é que chamava, mas não chamava de PSN e tal, tudo. Não tô lembrado. Mas enfim, cara, era totalmente diferente. A Xbox Live era muito mais superior ao sistema do PlayStation. Então eles deviam mostrar, né, mais coisa, né? Mas não mostraram muita coisa, não. Eu achei um evento, ó, sim, para comemoração, eu achei um eventinho meio fraco, cara. Eu acho que a gente, como fã de Xbox, merecia uma coisa melhor. Mas tá bom, tá valendo. Tá aí. E é isso aí, galera. Hoje, talvez à noite aí, eu faça uma live aí de algum jogo aí. E tá aí. Tá o comemoração do Xbox. Muito obrigado a todos que acompanharam aí. Valeu, Diogo, Ricardo, Luiz, tá todo mundo aí. Fora a galera do Twitch e a galera dos dois canais aí do YouTube. Valeu, galera. Ficamos por aqui. E não está disponível ainda. Quem tiver disponível o Halo aí, manda mensagem para mim para eu poder baixar. Beleza? Valeu e até a próxima.